Personal growth may agitate you, and this is actually a good thing. So during this video, I'm going to explain the different reasons you may get agitated and how you can actually think around this. So by the end of this video, you're going to have a really clear picture of the sounds of success for you, because you're going to feel like you can resolve so many things easily and effortlessly. My name is Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so that you can achieve success. And success is here, and you might as well be ready for it. And one of the easiest ways to be ready for it is to understand that personal growth can be easy and effortless for you if you think about it that way. So anytime you're going for personal growth, you're reading a book, you're participating in a training, you're meeting new people, you're networking, whatever it is, maybe you have to speak in front of a big crowd, you may find that negative feelings and patterns may show up at the beginning. And this is something that is actually natural because of the following reasons. The first one is anytime you're really pushing yourself with personal growth, what you're doing is you're contradicting your current worldview of what is possible. So, for example, maybe you have beliefs that tell you that you have to hustle, you have to grind, you have to work really hard to have success. I've spoken to people and they said from their childhood, their parents told them that money didn't grow on trees. So this meant that they had to work really hard to achieve everything they want. However, when you're entering personal growth, or you're even going into one of my trainings, I'm going to push the boundaries so far in your mind that you're going to have to let go of that belief in order to create the reality and accomplish the things that you want. So maybe this is unfamiliar. It's almost something that poses a fear or a threat to the world, the reality that someone knows. However, the solution is what you want to experience, the reality that you want to have. So think about this. If you keep thinking, feeling, and behaving in the same way, you're going to get the exact same results because your mind gets you what you focus on 100% of the time. And your mind is going to show you that that's the reality for you. So that's the first one. What you're learning may contradict the worldview of what is possible. So start to think in different possibilities, different choices, and different opportunities, and all of a sudden you'll see that you can personally grow so much more than you even considered at the start. The second thing is personal growth. You may see that your current motivations are totally challenged. So, for example, you may be using fear of something, that you're going to lose something, to motivate you to keep earning more or to keep a relationship going that may not even be good for you. So many times, this is going to agitate people because they don't want to let go of that fear out of losing something, and then that's going to lose their motivation to succeed. So all of this is really just an illusion that someone creates in their mind. Because if you think about it, you don't actually need any negative emotions like fear, anger, sadness, any of those to actually get what you want. What you need is positive emotions. And positive emotions, they're going to help you get there much faster. Another example of this is people, they often have an excuse that they're too busy. So when they have negative emotions like fear, they keep really busy. So then they don't actually have to deal with that negative emotion. They keep being busy. They keep having this excuse. However, when are they going to actually put in time to create positive emotions? And what's more important, being busy or getting the results that you want? So that's the second one. You're going to notice your motivation is challenged. And make sure that's totally changed so you can be motivated towards what you want in a positive way. So achieving what you want is easy and effortlessly. You're not being pulled in different directions by what you don't want and what you want so many parts of the time. You're actually going to be motivated most of the time towards what you want. The third thing is personal growth. It's going to challenge your habits. So there's a phrase, old habits die hard. So maybe that rings true for someone listening. However, a person is able to actually, it's very easy to adjust these habits and all of that when you have the right tools, the techniques to go along with that. All of a sudden, you can start to look around at your results and you see that the changes that need to be made, it's actually made within you. So what habits do is habits show you what you need to implement. And so in my trainings, a lot of times what we discuss the habit of designing what you want, resolving anything in the way, and then aligning your mind with what it is that you want, building that desire, really designing you as a person so you can easily get that. Because so many people, they think that they have to work hard instead of putting the effort in their mind. And you may find the more effort you put in your mind, the more you're going to personally grow. So think about that. Your habits are going to be challenged. However, you don't actually have to just think about how am I going to change my habits. The secret here is that you're going to design what you want in your mind, and you're going to put the effort in your mind there, and you're going to resolve anything that's in your way so you can focus more and more and align your mind more and more with what you want. And the fourth thing, this is really important, and it's really quite interesting because not everyone thinks about this right away. The fourth thing, you may be agitated because personal growth is going to show you how important your environment is. A lot of times we have people around us that aren't embodying the success that we want, the personal growth that we want. So maybe this means that you have to let go of important things or important experiences, and you have to consider some of the relationships around you. This also may mean that you need to gain access to the network, the people, the relationships that you actually want. This is going to agitate you maybe because you're going to have to confront some of the deepest seated aspects of your identity, because who you choose to have around you is a reflection of who you believe you are. This doesn't mean that you have to cut out relationships. You may find that this just means that you need to be even more committed and decide and give yourself permission that you want to be the most excellent version of you. And when you do that, the network will take care of itself, because a lot of times when we change so much on the inside, we notice people around us, and those people that we actually want to be around, since they're becoming excellent versions of themselves as well, they're going to notice what we're doing. So without this agitation, these 4 different agitations, you may not see what you have to resolve that's in your way to get the personal growth that you want. Yes, you're going to have to resolve stuff in your way, and you're going to release anything around these agitations. However, this is why it's important to personally grow, because the bigger your goals, the more success you want, the more things that you're going to need to resolve. And the more that there is to resolve, when you resolve it, your reality is going to be wide open. It's going to be brand new. You're going to grow so much that you're going to think about how those things used to agitate you, and they don't agitate you even at all anymore. And you're going to think it's funny that those small things that you were worried about before, or you thought about before, even agitated you in the first place. So if you want to resolve anything in your way, any of these emotions, any of these limiting beliefs, you need to ask yourself, when did I decide to create this? What can I learn from this? And have the learnings be totally associated, so you're saying I am or I have. And ask yourself, what can I do instead? And this will show your mind that you have new choices, opportunities, and possibilities, and you'll start to get everything that you want. If you want to go even further and really resolve many things. That's why you need to also reach out to me. All my information will be in the description of the audio. So definitely share this with someone who is really going through personal growth, and you can show them how they can easily get past these agitations and show them that it's natural for this to happen to them maybe. And it's okay if they start to think differently. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the audio and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everyone who's been subscribing lately. Definitely comment below and let me know what may agitate you and what you plan to do about it. This will help build a community of people that are really looking to personally grow. And that's what really matters here, because then the world will be a much better place. Thanks so much for listening. I hope to see you on the next video or the next audio.